put it like this. I went to Thailand looking like I've been living out vending machine food for 32 years. Hell, I looked like a walking vending machine going through the Bangkok airport. They probably thought about getting rid of their vending machines and replacing me with it because I was built up just like one. Belly hanging over my belt line looking like a portable lunch tray. Man, my chest when I was making out with the women, they probably thought it was a damn portable barbecue grill or a George Foreman grill. I was out of shape. Y'all seen the videos? I was built up like your favorite grandma water cooler, walking around that bitch, thinking I'm big sexy, cut based on what I saw on YouTube. But boy, did I get over there and get a wake-up call of a lifetime, and I learned fast. It didn't take long.
Who love foreigners, who just like cosplay to foreigners, who just cosplay to what foreigners like, who just live this lifestyle as like a Western influenced Thai girl. They're not who they say they are. Those party girls, those Thai girls who dress sexually. Leave those for the new guys, you feel me? Leave those for the guys who pay for play. Most of these girls are insecure, they're fake. You're just gonna lose brain cells, lose time, lose money, lose energy. Like most of these girls are broken, they'll never be satisfied, they'll never find love. And that's the reason why they don't deal with Thai men. Kind of alluded to this in my video, do Asians like black men? Majority of these women in Asia, they like Asian men. They just all can't get the good Asian men. When I see Thai men, they're not simps, they're not losers. You feel me? They're not soft. They're in full dominance, full control of their woman. Their woman ain't masculine. The woman ain't acting like the man in a relationship. The woman ain't talking back to them. The woman ain't dressing provocatively. The majority of these girls that can't comply with that can't submit to a Thai man, they'll come to Western men, foreign men, East Asian men, who kind of like ignore red flags and stuff from these women, who allow these women to manipulate them, who don't really respect themselves. These Thai men, they're not slaves to beauty, they're not slaves to pussy like us Western men are. And that's most third world countries you go to. Thailand, Brazil, Philippines, Colombia. Like all the women are beautiful, bro. All the women have a vagina. All the women look good. That doesn't matter to them. And the women know that. They know that their beauty doesn't mean anything. Their sex appeal doesn't really mean anything when it comes to local men. Third world countries, like, men run things. The men's opinion matters. But like us coming from the first world countries, it's kind of like the opposite. So we're just slaves to like beauty and all that. The most beautiful women are not the optimal women. They're mostly insecure, they're mostly fake, they're mostly hard to like pair with. So beauty is very subjective. Beauty on the outside does not mean beauty on the inside. It does not mean a good spirit, a good heart. Majority of these women.
What up, guys? It's the one and only Travel Time with Paul. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video. I told y'all that I would be coming back. I told y'all that I'll be dropping videos back to back. Well, I'm back. No more MIA. But I digress. Now we're gonna get straight into the topic of the video. The topic of this video is, guys, they lied to you about Thailand. Now let me explain. In this video, I'm going to give you the raw, unfiltered truth on everything you need to know. If it's your first time visiting Thailand, or if you got plans on visiting Thailand. Now, first of all, as a foreigner, no matter what race, background, and nationality you are, it's only a small minority of Thai women that's going to choose up on you. And that's as a foreigner. Because for the most part, Thai women are going to choose Thai men. That's in any race and that's in every country. Most of the time, like for example, over here in the United States, 83% of black men are with black women. I know a lot of people want to say, because they see a lot of athletes with white women or whatever, or an interracial relationship, they think most black men are dating interracial now, but that's not the truth. Most black men are with and prefer black women. The point is, you will see the same thing in Thailand. Because don't get it twisted. A lot of people think that Thai men look effeminate. They think they soft. But nah, they not soft at all. Actually, Thai men are more masculine than a lot of people think they are. And that's what they women prefer. But when you got men coming from Western countries, where they used to, the women having rights, you know, the women having the game rigged in their favor or whatever, and the women are a little bit more masculine. And in those relationships, Western men walk on eggshells because they either don't want to push that woman away, or they scared to be alone. So, you know, they don't feel like getting another relationship starting over. It could be a lot of reasons. But you cannot do that when you travel to these foreign countries. And people may think Thai women are soft, submissive, and docile. Do not let the looks fool you at all. Now, with that being said, I've been to Thailand a few times. And I've watched a few of these American guys, and I guess you could say some passport bros. They act like they're afraid to talk to women in general. I watch them sit on go to clubs, go to bars, just go to anywhere where there's top women. And they just stand there on the wall looking like they just wait on the woman to approach them. Not knowing if the woman approached them first, she's a freelancer. She trying to sell you a taste of that peace leave. That's what's happening right there, partner. But a real woman, no matter what country you go to, is gonna allow the man to do the choosing or whatever you choose up on her. I mean, of course, she probably gonna send you some type of green light or indication that she wants you to come talk to her. But if they acting overly aggressive, so did he call chocolate man grabbing all on your private part, that's a damn prostitute, my brother. Now, you got a lot of these guys on YouTube, they telling y'all, come over to Thailand, you know, you don't even waste I even seen a video a few days ago, guy said, don't even waste your time going to Phuket, don't waste your time going to Bangkok, don't waste your time going to Chiang Mai, come straight to Pattaya. And I'm sitting there thinking like, why would you want them to come straight to Pattaya? But then I finished watching the rest of the video, and his reasoning was just some of the most degenerate shit I've heard in a long time since I've been on YouTube in this travel space. And I'm sitting there thinking like, but a lot of the guys that I run across in real life that's planning on going to Thailand, they under the impression, because they watch y'all, that when they get to Pattaya, that they just gonna get off the plane and find a goddamn wife. And I'm here to tell you that's not the case. If you don't mind marrying a woman that done wrecked up more bodies than a Chinese cemetery, then go ahead, more power to you. That's your business or what you want. But if you got some type of moral and self-respect, and you don't have no plans on just running through a bunch of damn freelancers and shit, don't take your ass to Pattaya unless you meet a Thai woman from the countryside or another part, and y'all want a vacation together. Try some restaurants in Pattaya, go to some of the beaches nearby, then it would only make sense to go there then. But just going there for the women, if you don't got no plans on running through them women like a pack of 1974 off-brand Newports, don't even waste your plane ticket and time even going to that place. It's disgusting. Now, what they won't tell you about is all the STDs and the disease a lot of these guys that's over there been catching as of late. There's one woman, she used to hang out at the Golden Tiger, I think that was the name of that spot that got closed down. She was running around here with the package, the FedEx package, that HIV. And a lot of guys, I don't know if they knew it or not, but they was sleeping with this woman willingly. And I was sitting there thinking to myself like, damn, if they only knew. I was even telling some of the guys, but they thought I was hating, like always. Fellas, when somebody give constructive criticism and shit like that, that don't mean they hating. Maybe they care about your stupid ass and they just trying to look out for you. If you know better, you do better. You know what I'm saying? So now, as far as being a black man going to Thailand, when you're a black man, your options, you have less options than the white man going over there, and that's not that's not necessarily a bad thing because a black man got a bad stigma. That ain't what it is. It's just that in a lot of these Asian countries, they just been brainwashed to look down on darker skin. That's all it is. It ain't got nothing to do with they probably saw you on YouTube committing crimes from the country that you come from. That ain't what it is at all. It's just they look down on darker Thai people in their own countries. It represents a sign of being in poverty to them, because to them, if you're a Thai person and you darker, that means you was forced to have a job working in a berry plantation or just working outside of some type of farm or some setup like that. That's how they looking at it. That's how they look at it. And then people talk about Nigeria and a lot of these African countries doing a lot of skin bleaching. They also do that in Thailand too. Hell, I made a mistake and bought a bar of soap from the 7-Eleven that had a lot of bleaching agent and shit in it. I didn't even know it. I just know my skin was turning a little light. I'm like, damn, what's in this soap? But the ingredients and everything was in Thai, so I had no way of knowing. A lot of the products, you got to be careful what you buy because it's got a lot of bleaching. It's got a lot of that bleaching chemical shit in it. Now, back to the black man. If you in shape and you plan on going to a place like Pattaya, you would get your pick of the litter of women. Now, they still gonna be freelancers at the end of the day. It's just, you probably gonna run across the ones that's doing it part-time, that used to do it, or that's taking a break from doing it, or that's currently doing it. But because you in shape, she feeling you know, your body game is on point. Plus you new to the country, so she willing to give you that peace leave for free. Then after a while though, if you ain't talking about no money or ain't talking about spending no money on her, she gone in the wind with the guys with the pot belly that's spending the most money on her. Now, yeah, if you in shape, you would get to run through a lot of them damn women in Pattaya, even the freelancers, without even coming out of your pocket. But if your ass is out of shape, and I'm a living testimony, man, the picking gets slim. You black and out of shape. Look at me, for example, and I can say this, I can clown myself because I clown everybody else, so I could clown myself. Look at me. I got to watching these guys' videos like the rest of you, and I'm seeing dudes 3 times bigger than me with beautiful Thai women. So I thought, I'm just knowing I had a chance, so damn gullible and naive, not knowing these dudes had these women on a whole salary over there. But I'm just thinking, cause you know the passport bro thing started trending in 2022, and at first I was with it until I met a lot of these guys in person. But that's besides the point. Now, I was bigger when I first went to Thailand than I am now. Think I was like, hell, I don't want to say what I was. It's embarrassing, but I was less than 300, but more than I was bigger than 250. Put it like this. I went to Thailand looking like I've been living out vending machine food for 32 years. Hell, I looked like a walking vending machine going through the Bangkok airport. They probably thought about getting rid of their vending machines and replacing me with it because I was built up just like one. Belly hanging over my belt line looking like a portable lunch tray. Man, my chest when I was making out with the women, they probably thought it was a damn portable barbecue grill or a George Foreman grill. I was out of shape. Y'all seen the videos? I was built up like your favorite grandma water cooler, walking around that bitch, thinking I'm big sexy, cut based on what I saw on YouTube. But boy, did I get over there and get a wake-up call of a lifetime, and I learned fast. It didn't take long. I went over there probably stupid, but I wasn't stuck on stupid after a while. And let me explain. For all these guys keep saying, Thai women don't care what you look like. You could be an 89-year-old man with a hump in your back. Man, that's bullshit. They care. The difference is they don't have the government looking out for them like a lot of women got over here. They don't have that option. Because if they did, trust me, I probably wouldn't even got no play when I went over there based on the way I was looking at the time. And a lot of the guys, these old men and shit, like, I ain't gonna say no name, but a lot of these guys y'all see on YouTube with these younger Thai women that's 20 and 30 years younger than them, that woman would not be with them if they had better options or had a better career. The only reason these women get with a lot of these funny looking guys, because they need the money, the C notes. So the point is, let me tell y'all about me. Now, when I got to Pattaya, I really thought being a big dude that I'm like, shit. I mean, I didn't really have it bad over here in the States. Now my options did, the bigger I got, my options to get the women I wanted in the States was starting to get slim. So it's damn near I had to get what I can get. I'm talking about over here in the States. And a sidebar, if you doing good with women over here in the States, you gonna do great with women globally, everywhere. If you can make it over here as far as dating women, look at the United States like New York. They used to say if you can make it in New York City, you can make it anywhere. You can survive anywhere. Well, it's the same with the United States. Man, if you can't make it over here with the women over here, man, you ain't gonna make it over there in them other countries. For real, you really ain't. Now back to my story. I get over there, obese. I get to the club, 808. And a few of the women was choosing, but eventually they was waiting on me to come off some of these, take them to my Airbnb or my condo at the time. Then eventually they was gonna drop it on me, cause they knew damn well I was new. They seen me, they saw a new jack coming a mile away. They knew I was green as a can of cheap English peas around that bitch. But I noticed something. There was this one Thai woman I wanted. She was friends with the one that chose up on me that I didn't really care for. That damn near looked like a lady boy. But when I was trying to talk to the one I really wanted, she kept doing this. No. And make it so bad, she was a damn freelancer. But I didn't know this at the time. But what if I did, knowing I wanted to spend some money with her? It was so bad, she probably wouldn't even took my money, because she didn't find me attractive at all, even with American dollars in my pocket. But I didn't know they was freelancers. So I already kind of figured right then and down, like, yeah, it must be because I'm chubby, because I see her breaking her neck looking at these other black dudes that's in shape. I mean, they was in good shape. Looked like they really didn't have no issue dating women over here. What the hell they traveling for is what I'm thinking. They look like the women. I mean, they look like the guys that the women over here would go for be lined up around the block to talk to. But that's what the particular Thai woman I wanted, she wanted one of those guys. So I instantly realized, man, don't listen to a lot of these YouTubers. Man, you gotta be in shape in every country you go to if you want the cream of the crop and want better picking. Cause if you go to these places like Colombia, the DR, and Brazil and all these other places, looking like how I was looking when I went to Thailand, your ass is gonna pay, especially if you don't know the language. You gonna damn near be forced to trick, even if it ain't in your DNA to trick. After a while, if you really want the attractive ones, the so-called cream of the crop, as far as looks goes, you gonna be like, damn, she ain't want to talk to me because I'm a big obese American. I'm finna go ahead and spend a few dollars on the hell. That's how you gonna be thinking. Cause at one point I was like, damn, should I do it? And I don't even like the idea of tricking. I ain't got nothing against guys that's out there doing it. I mean, if that's their lifestyle, they chose to do that because they feel like it's cheaper than getting married or getting a wife. I ain't got nothing against that at all. But in my case, I don't like tricking at all. I don't like the idea of tricking. To me, it's a lonely lifestyle. Y'all say y'all pay women to leave. I love being around women. I like conversing with women. Communication rule the nation. What's a relationship without conversation? I just love that feminine energy being around me. Why the hell should I have to pay for it? Just for 1 hour or just for the night? Then when she leave, once our time is up, I'm feeling lonelier than I did before she got there. It's like drugs. You get high, trying to escape reality and trying to escape your problems. And then the minute the high goes away, you feel worse than you did before you got high, before you hit that weed, before you hit that bottle of Hennessy, before you hit that pipe or the rock or whatnot. To me, that's what tricking feel like. If you get a beautiful woman that you've been fantasizing about, making the best love with your right hand, watching them damn adult films, then you get to one of these foreign countries and now you could buy her because you got the American dollar. Then the minute you see her leave, I know so a lot of these guys be thinking, damn, why she just won't talk to me without me paying her? I've talked to a lot of these guys, that's how they feel. And I don't like being in that position at all. But a lot of guys, that's what they like. I like being. One thing about me, y'all, fuck that lone wolf lifestyle. That's cool and all. Yeah, get your money, work on yourself and all that. But you're eventually gonna need somebody. And it's good to have a female partner in your life. I ain't trying to hear all that red pill, purple pill bullshit. You know, it's great having a woman that you equally yoked with. Forget all that talk. Get your money. So you gonna spend all you getting your money. I'm okay with that. But y'all know Jeff Bezos didn't become a billionaire by himself. He had a woman in his corner that helped him become a billionaire. Y'all do know that, right? Now, I'm gonna tell y'all another thing. Money is king in Thailand. But if you one of them guys that you going to Thailand and you just want to have fun and you in good shape, you're going to do okay over there in Pattaya. But eventually, like I said, it's going to get to a point you're going to have to travel to other parts of Thailand if you're a guy that's in shape and you didn't have no hard time getting women anyway, because you're going to get tired of dealing with freelancers. So you're going to want to go to parts where there's normal women. But I'm here to tell you guys, I know what I was getting ready to say. I had lost my train of thought. I know I'm all over the place. I'm gonna give y'all another example, a situation that I was in when I was in Thailand. I'm in my 30s. I ended up meeting up with a homie, another black dude from DC. The dude was 52 years old, and he was 5'7". But y'all know what he had that I didn't have? The man was lean. He was lean, I mean shredded for his age, on point. I didn't think nothing of it, because I'm still kind of thinking, we in Thailand. Women don't really care nothing about that. Even though my first night there, I just seen the Thai woman that I wanted, breaking her neck, looking at some brothers that was in shape, but avoiding me at all costs. I don't even think if I told her I was gonna pay her 500 American dollars, that woman would have left with me. Now, back to this, so I'm with the 52-year-old dude from DC. I'm thinking, oh, he in shape. I ain't worrying about him. I didn't even envy him. The minute we got out on the town and we started walking around, you would have thought I was with 50 Cent from 2003, y'all. I bullshit you not. The way Thai women of all ages, old and young, was foaming out the mouth about to faint when they seen me walking with this dude. You would have thought I was his bodyguard and he was a celebrity. Now I'm about to remind y'all, he was older than me, 52, and I'm in my mid-30s. And I'm looking at how crazy, even though a lot of the women was freelancers, they would most likely win to charge his ass. Cause if they like him, they not gonna even bring up the idea of money around you the first time or the first few weeks. And he was in that situation. Them Thai women didn't look at my ass twice when I was walking with this dude, and he was an older dude. After a while, it got so bad, and I hung out with this dude all day. Everywhere we went, so did he come. Eventually, I had to look this motherfucker up and down like, damn, dude, I need to get in shape. I know I came to a foreign country where dudes claim Women don't care nothing about that superficial stuff about being in shape, having a six-pack. That's bullshit. They care about that shit on the international level. That man, don't let nobody lie to you about that. I seen it with my own eyes, and I'm talking about an older guy. Now, I remember we went to this one spot. I can't remember what street it was on. It wasn't Soy 6. Hell no. But it was on the other side of town. I had never been there before. It was my first time going over there. It was near the condo that Austin and Kate was living in. And I was still hanging out with them later on that night. Man, you don't see that many bump and Pattaya, you don't see that many drop dead gorgeous Thai women that's usually gonna go after brothers like that. If you do, they most likely been ran through already by a bunch of brothers. Man, I seen a Thai woman so goddamn fine. Hell, she made Beyonce look like Flavor Flav. I mean, this woman was beautiful. She probably was mixed with something. She had this like caramel complexion. And she was walking with a group of other Thai women. I can't even remember what they look like because it's like her looks towered right over them and took the shine right off them. If you paid me, I couldn't tell you what the rest of the women looked like that was with her. I said to myself, I'm about to get her. Before I can even step to her, what do y'all think happened? She looked at us. She looked at both of us. She ran straight to my homie, the 52-year-old, straight to him. Saw the car, grabbed his arm. I was looking like, man, that's fucked up. Damn, that's fucked up. Wasn't trying to be on no hate shit, but I wanted to fix my mouth and tell him, you know he an old man, you know he an old nigga, right? He older than me, he old enough to be my grandpa, basically. But that would have been some hating, salt shaking shit right there. So I didn't even throw no monkey wrench in his game. All I was doing was sitting at the table with a chubby Thai chick, the one that was with her. I tried my best and I remember what she looked like. I don't even drink, but I started to order me a wine to drink the pain away, cause the option I had was her fat friend that looked like a goddamn dry goldfish from off the sidewalk. I'm sitting at the table and shit, and her fat friend started trying to talk to me while he over there with the one that I wanted having a good time. I'm sitting there looking, and the friend still trying to talk to me, and I'm just pounding, drinking on some orange juice. And she said, she rubbing my hand. At one point, I started to just snatch it away from her. But I had to remember what country I was in. I said, nah, I ain't gonna do no shit like that. Nah, it is what it is. I just gotta get in shape. You can go to Thailand with all the money you want, but that ain't gonna keep the Thai women for a long period of time. It's gonna keep them long enough until you run out of money. But I'm telling y'all now, if you in shape, you do get better options and better results. Hell, you can go to places like Bangkok and these other places where you don't have to necessarily worry about running across a lot of freelancers. You actually can run across women that ain't freelancing in Bangkok, and you can get most likely get a Thai woman that probably would still date Thai men, which is a good thing, because the ones that don't date Thai men, it's because the Thai men didn't want their asses. You know what I'm saying? So the point of this video is they lied to you about Thailand. No, they do not accept all shapes and sizes. That's bullshit. You do got a few Thai women that'll do that, but you better believe they talking some shit about your ass to their friends. Yeah, they with you. They all smiles because they great actors and shit, and they know how to put on a good show and a good front. Do not be fooled. Because the minute you piss one of them off and they get speaking in their Thai language, they call you a fat, nasty fuck, stinking, and everything up under the sun. When they get pissed off, you just don't know what they saying. So do not believe the hype. They lied to you about Thailand. This video is the truth. Make sure you like and subscribe, and until next time, I'm out. 1.